What is going on, Laser Focus Solutions? Today we're going to talk about this photo right here in front of us. It is the Goalrilla CV72 basketball net. So a client that we do work for asked us to put this thing together. So today we went out and I'm going to go ahead and just run through some photos here and show you. So what it called for was it said that it needs to be there's a 4-foot arm that comes out into the driveway where the basketball backboard itself resides. So what we did is we 2 foot by 2 foot. We went ahead and removed the sod. And let me make sure I'm going the right way here, which I'm not. This is the bedroom job that we're working on finishing up the floor next week. So here we went ahead and dug 4 feet down, it was about 17 inches in diameter at the top. The directions called for a 16 to 18 inch wide hole, belling out the bottom. So just to show, again, it's about 17 inches or so. It's I guess that's about 18. I feel like the next picture was about 17. So that's an upside down picture, but basically we went ahead and built our forms, tamped down the very bottom, any loose dirt, and then we started to pour. So what we did was we went to Home Depot and rented the mixer. This is a game changer. Definitely will save on a lot of labor mixing concrete in the wheelbarrow. Am I going the wrong way? I am. So bear with me here. So let's keep on trucking. It's us mixing. So here is the template that the Goalrilla gives. It comes with 4 J rods. It comes with the nuts you put at the bottom of the J rod, threaded rod. You put nuts on the top. You tighten it down. And then we went ahead and used tape just in case concrete decided to splash up on the threads. We weren't going to damage those threads. Also came with 4 pieces of rebar, 3 foot long. So the directions call for that to go in as well. Here we are continuing to pour, getting to that place where now the rebar gets placed. That's us placing the rebar, mixing more bags, still continuing on. And we're getting close. Now this thing called for 11 80-pound bags of concrete. I bought 12, and 12 got me to right there. So I was not able to complete what I wanted to do without having to return to Home Depot and buy a bag. I did buy 2 just because I was not going to go back again. This was us continuing on. So what we learned is that this blacktop driveway that we're referencing, we did our best to measure off, what looked good with the house. And it was kind of messing with my eyes a little bit because when you go to this next picture, I ended up actually going in a farther distance with a string line to the bolt pattern because the driveway seemed to kind of curve a little bit. And it was messing with my eyes. It was messing with the whole perception of everything. You'll see this in the next couple of photos. This is standing straight on at the blacktop. And I say that because what we did was we actually twisted it a little bit. The box itself, it looks crooked to the blacktop. But we went ahead and made sure, again, that's why I went farther. I was only referencing from this corner to the blacktop down below, and from the right corner to the blacktop down below. But again, I wanted a bigger span of the blacktop driveway because that's where you're going to play most of your games off of. So here is a step back view. Again, if you'll notice, this corner on the left-hand side is a little bit farther away than the right-hand side. And again, this is my 2 stakes I put over here on the left, over here on the right, and I stuck a string to give myself a real good reference of, okay, when I put this basketball goal up, am I going to be square with the blacktop? Because I was trying to reference off the house. I was trying to reference off the blacktop with just this 2-foot box area. And weirdly enough, when you step back and look at it from the street and you step back and look at it from the backyard to the left over here, the driveway does unfortunately have a little bit of a hook right in this area here. So it was very hard to reference. And again, that's the photo right there. So it was a successful day. I think what made me most proud about doing this job is that if I sit back and look at this time last week, I was sort of freaking out a little bit about this coming week. I mean, I had a lot of jobs to handle. And it was, I mean, it was a lot of jobs. Like it wasn't just a matter of going to one customer's house and doing a bunch of punch list things. I had to commute and travel to many different locations and do an array of different things. Um, so in my own head, I was like, man, do I really want to get this basketball net done Friday, or can I get this basketball net done by Friday? And the only thing I didn't get accomplished this week was the drywall job, which had some shower caulking and some other things done. I didn't get done the paint in those rooms, and I didn't get the letters put back up or the numbers put back up on the front door and some other things, which reason being I didn't stay to get that done was because we identified that we should probably hold off on patching one hole just to make sure there's no continuing leaks in the shower. So all in all, I did have a very successful week. I just didn't get that one completed per se. So, but this I think was a big victory for me because again, I was like, man, is this going to work? You know, is there sprinkler lines in the way? It was just a lot of unknowns with this one. I ended up not renting the auger that I was going to rent. I ended up doing it with brute force, simply because we were waiting for the sprinkler company to arrive, and we were using a digging bar and a shovel. And we got down to it was tough. It was tough ground. The first 12 inches or so just was the most trash dirt with rock and everything in it. It was unbelievable, and clay. But then once we broke through about the 12 inches and beyond, using the digging bar, it kind of, because it was clay, it kind of broke apart fairly well. So at that point, it was like, do we really want to stop, go get the auger and come back? I wasn't going to rent the auger until I was confident that there was no lines in the way. So at that point, it was kind of like, let's just keep it on. So that's what we did. We dug it out, and then we drove and got the concrete and the mixer, drove back, mixed up, as I said, 12 bags of concrete on the first trip. I did go back and get 2 more bags. We only used 3/4 to almost the whole, 13th bag. I still have the 14th bag in my truck. I did return the auger, did not make the 4-hour window. I'm sorry, the concrete mixer, I'm sorry. Did not make the 4-hour window on the return time, which is fine. I had pretty much already assumed I was going to have it for the day rate anyway. But all in all, it was a good week. I'm tired, but I feel good. So, it's just one of those things. So tomorrow I am working again. I will be painting several rooms. This is we're having a family get together, and we're gonna paint a relative's house tomorrow. So that one's going to be non-laser focused solutions job, but at the same time, we are still putting forth the effort. So got that going on. Church on Sunday, and then we got a concert to go listen to Sunday evening. So I'm looking forward to that. But otherwise, this was a good week, and I think this is what a lesson learned for me personally, where I got to continue to accept and embrace the challenges that come forth, and not let my head trash and my just concerns get in the way. I need to continue to act, continue to push, continue to pursue, because this is what happens, right? So I'm excited to get the pole up. I think I'm confident once we get the pole up, get the backboard on, which we plan on doing next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll do another video about that. This is a part 1 video and just a recap of my day as well. But we'll do a video on that as well. But that's calling for 4 or 5 men to get this thing up. So the pole itself is what we focused on, was just the base to put the pole up. Once the pole goes up, the arms go on, the backboard goes on, and then it's a wrap. So I'll be lowering that thing down to about 7'8" or so I can dunk. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking forward to. Throwing some balls down. Nah, I don't got it. I'm getting old. I'm getting too old for that. But I'm gonna end the video on that. Just wanted to say thanks again. Appreciate again you guys all watching. Make sure you like, share, And we are increasing on the followers. So that's phenomenal. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Peace out. End in the video. Any second now. No, I'm not. Still figuring it out.